Okay, well, my Dharma message, I was thinking, what can I share today? And thinking about our Obon is coming up next month in July. So I decided the title is Why Obon? Why not dance? I'm sure a lot of people enjoy coming. And then were you able to register online? And pre-registration is required. And the OCBC Obon Festival, that will be a private event, but it's going to happen is July 16 and 17, starting 3 to 8 p.m. Okay, I think there is some more seat available, so if you haven't done it, please get into that website and register, sure, please. So, talking about the Obon, I know everybody knows the Obon is a very traditional Buddhist tradition, and then the time we remember our loved one who passed away or left before us. It's kind of similar to Memorial Day and sort of family reunion holiday season. And during that time, people return to their hometown sometimes and then visit their family cemeteries, sort of things. And then this Obon tradition in summer has been celebrated as more than several hundred years, including the Obon dance. I'm sure you love dancing. So this picture, I found this one in internet, and you see the family face, right? It was taken, I found this in 2019 OCBC Obon dance. Very nice. So we're going to do it this year. You know, we did it a little bit small scale last year, but this year is we're going to wear the yukata, if you like, and then we're going to dance. And you know, the Obon dance is bon odori. Bon odori. Bon is like a urambana, coming from the sutra urambana. Odori means a dance. So this Obon is originated from the story of Moggallana. I'm sure there are a lot of people know already. And Moggallana is one of the Shakyamuni Buddha's very good disciple. And there's a story. Moggallana has a supernatural power. It's when you become a top quality of that practicer, they all get some kind of special power. So they can see far away, you can hear someone calling you 1,000 miles away, and then they can fly too. Sort of supernatural power. So Moggallana, mother passed away long time ago. So Moggallana wanted to know, so what happened to my mother then? So Moggallana, using that, his special divine power, and looking for his mother, so like 6 realms. Did she go to the world of Diva? Oh no, she couldn't, she's not there. She must be in the world of humans. No, but he found her in the realm of hunger. In the realm of hunger. It's sort of this picture. So Moggallana, oh, my mother is there. I have never thought about it. She became so bony. The realm of hunger, you can imagine, is people very hungry. Even Moggallana sort of bring the bowl of food and offer to his mother, and the mother receive it, and she tried to eat, but the food become flame right away. Woo! How about water? Give her water. When she tried to drink it, the water became flame immediately. So she has to starving, so bony, she couldn't eat anything. So Moggallana thought, I want to help my mother. I want to take my mother out of that, the world of hunger. How should I do that? So Moggallana went to the Shakyamuni Buddha and asked for his advice. The Buddha instructed him to make an offering, so like a feast, lots of ogojisa, lots of food for many Buddhist monks who had just finished their summer retreat on July 15th, the middle of summer. So Moggallana said, okay, I'll do that. So Moggallana did, and then luckily his mother was released from the realm of hunger. So, and also Moggallana was able to see the nature of his mother's past selfishness and then sacrifice that his mother all did for his son, Moggallana. So, after feeding the wonderful food, and then Shakyamuni Buddha's disciple was so happy, really appreciated the food. And then on top of that, they start dancing around. This dance of joy. This dance of joy became a Obon dance. That's the story. Some of the people already knew that, didn't you? Right? So, very interesting story too. I'm sure a lot of people have a memories and memoir about Obon Festival. A lot of people came to OCBC the first time, and then people got really impressed, and then they feel like, well, this is the place, maybe I can come back. I found my home here. I hear a lot of voices. So Obon Festival, I think very important. People come, and then people enjoy being with us. I have a certain memory every time summer comes and dancing time comes. I remember the Sachi Ochiai. You remember her? Well, she passed away a couple years ago. She lived through 101, I think. Long time. Sachi was a good friend with Reverend Ellen's mother, Masako Borda, right? They always came to OCBC. They always sit in front of pew. They never miss that study session. Reverend Harada's session, Reverend Turner's session, Reverend Ellen's session. She even came to my class too. Always together, good friends. Sachi was a very deep listener. So what happened is, when I became a full-time Kaikyoshi minister 2015, and Sachi came to my office, and then she gave me our old Dharma school teachers a dance yukata, cotton kimono. And then she said, here, Mutsumi-san, I give you my yukata. You wear this one and dance with people. I said, to me, like, it was a sudden offering. And I thought, oh, Sachi, really? Thank you very much. And actually I thought, I don't know, I'm going to put on this and start dancing, because I knew that I'm not good at dancing. But anyway, I accepted. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sachi. I will try that. So I was thinking, couple months, should I wait and start dancing? Because I knew I'm not good at it, and people watch me, and then I feel uncomfortable. I don't think I would dance. But after several months, I rethought about it, and I put it on, and I practiced with Dharma school teachers, and then actually Obon dance time, I put it on, and I danced. And I realized that I really enjoyed it. When I was looking around, nobody was watching me. I was the only one, too self-consciousness, and then nobody's watching and nobody hears me. So I thought I just pretty much carried away. So I was able to put away my ego aside. I'm okay. I am the way I am. I'm okay. Now, finally, I understand Sachi's unspoken intention. Sachi wanted me to do it and realize, Mutsumi-san, you are just fine the way you are. Just put it on. Enjoy it. That's her message. I was finally able to figure out her unspoken message. To me, Sachi was a bodhisattva. And then Buddha, Ellen's mother, is also another bodhisattva, always guided me to the Buddha Dharma. They were so quiet, they just listened to me, they smiled at me, very nice. But I knew that they deeply listened to my message. I truly appreciate both of the ladies. So every summertime comes, I remember Sachi, of course, Buddha is still alive, and 102, 101. Wonderful, right? We have a beautiful, we call it Myokonin. Myokonin is wondrous people who really appreciate Onenbutsu, Namo Butsu all their life. And then on top of that, not only being happy by themselves, they cannot help sharing the joy with other people, right? That's what the Sachi and Buddha always encourage people to come and listen to the Dharma. So that's my memoir of Sachi. So Sachi is in Nokotsudo. So every morning I open the door, I say, "Hi, Sachi. How are you, Sachi?" You know, I feel like, well, I can hear his voice. Yeah. So, talking about this is also, they will happen this one in our parking lot. We put up the yagura, and then people wear the yukata and dance around. So, sometimes this Obon is called kangie. In our school in Pure Land, Jodo Shinshu, kangie is a gathering of joy. Gathering of joy. We gather together and then share the joy of living together. So let's visit Shinran Shonin, what he said about kangi, kan and gi. Kangi, it means a gathering. It means gathering, and kangi, enjoy. But joy also kan and gi. So joy, kangi, means to be gladdened in body and gladdened in mind, which is gi. So that we are happy, body and mind. Body and mind is always balanced, very, balanced happiness. And Shima also said it means to rejoice beforehand, being assured of attaining what one can attain. Well, we better revisit this, what the Shinran means. It means to rejoice beforehand at being assured of attaining what one shall attain. Maybe I can say like, well, say if you want to go to Hawaii, Hawaii is a nice place for vacation. To go to Hawaii, you have to get a ticket, airplane ticket, right? So you got a ticket already, reservation, all right, you're sure to go. But you are not in Hawaii yet, but you got a ticket already. That means you will be sure to arrive in Hawaii and enjoy walking around the beach and swimming and enjoy Hawaiian food. You can refer that to. So it means to rejoice something before it's not really actualized yet, but assuming that this thing will happen for sure. That's what kangi is. Okay. So talking about kangi, have you have a chance to see the Wheel of Dharma BCA June 2022 section? It says right here, celebrate Bon with a new Obon kangie. So they came out a new dance kangie. So it says right here is a Nobuko Miyamoto. Evidently she is a part of that BCA musical committee. And then she wrote the lyrics and then also composed the music with Derek Nakamoto. And then yes, the concept for the work and new, Obon dance was inspired by talks by Reverend Masao Kodani and dance with the created by Nobuko Miyamoto and Ellen Fukumoto and then Reverend Kodani. So if you're interested in this new dance, kangie, you can check that BCA website, and then it shows that audio recording and also dance instruction video in there. So I don't know if the OCBC is going to dance this kangie dance this summer or not, but we sure have the full-time dance practice coming up in July. So you can come and practice, get ready for that actual 16 and 17 performance. So dancing with a joy, and then going back to before the Shinran's time, I want to introduce the Kuya. He was born about 903, much before the Shinran Shonin. And then Kuya was an itinerant, sort of wandering Japanese Buddhist monk. And then he was wandering around from town to town, introduced a onembutsu, and nembutsu with a dance. See? So the people, villagers come and watch him. And then he's danced around and saying, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. So his statue shows he carries a drum and he carries a bell. And then when you see, close up the photo, from his mouth is 6 buttocks comes out. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. 6 Namo Amida Butsu Buddha statues comes out. That's I think that the very first in dancing Nembutsu started with Kuya Shonin. So Kuya didn't have any temple, just like Shinran Shonin didn't have a temple by himself. Right after that third generation, Kakunyo Shonin made a Honganji. So those the time, they didn't have any particular temple, but Kuya Shonin, Kuya, was wandering around from town to town, introduced a Nembutsu, dancing to the villagers, fishermen, all the regular people. That's what original dance started, with Nembutsu dancing. I talked about joy of dance first. Now, I have to talk about the food. We can't miss food, Obon time, right? So, let's talk about joy of cooking. Of course, joy of eating. I'm sure a lot of people will volunteer to wonton. I volunteer to rollo sushi. It's fun to do that because I feel like I really enjoy talking to the members. We can sit together and then sharing that, what your daughter doing that, how's your family doing that. It's a good, communication time. And then also, I feel like working together and then donating my time and skills. That's a Buddhist practice as well. So this year, as OCBC has come out, a lot of menus. It's not going to be obento type, but individual sushi package, and wonton, of course, and spam musubi, and then also chicken teriyaki, so on. Many, many items is coming up. So this picture might make you very hungry this time. Another thing also, we also have a sort of, we used to have a Okinawa dango dumpling thing. I don't think we'll have it this year. But another very famous food in summer festival is takoyaki. Takoyaki, have you ever heard it? Have you ever tried that before? Well, it's quite good. I like it. It's kind of a dumpling thing, but it says a little pieces of taco, means a octopus in there, or maybe some kind of squid in there, and then bake it, and then put little special sauce on top. It's a very famous, tasteful food in summertime. And people really enjoy eating. Of course, they share the time together and cooking together, right? So again, this is a sort of practice of dana. Doesn't cost you anything. You donate your time, you donate your skill, and then also you feel like being connected with the Sangha. And then also we appreciate all the food received, right? Other element is taiko performance. Taiko performance starts 6 o'clock p.m. in that 16 and 17, and wonderful music and taiko performance. They told me before that it's a teamwork. I'm not, I have to really listen to other people's beating. So that means a drummer needs to listen other people's beat as well. So it becomes a teamwork sound. Teamwork sound. So when I hear the taiko sound, I feel like it was coming from the front of the ground and then gave me very much energy. Ooh, nice sound, very strong, powerful, and I receive a joy of living together, interconnectedness with all the Sangha. And we call it tomoiki. We live together in the life of Onenbutsu. So those are the things that will happen, and I hope you enjoy the OCBC Obon Festival soon. And toward the end of Obon time, some town, like I was born in Kyoto, and Kyoto is surrounded by all the mountains, and we have a bonfire. It's just August, I think 16th night, they put up the light on that mountain, and then they show these letters. Each letter has a meaning, but this is symbolizing the closing, the end of Obon time. And also, some of the area like Hawaii, maybe, or near the river or ocean, they do a lantern drift or lantern floating. This is sort of thinking about a loved one who left us and appreciate their continued invitation to us to the joy of dance, joy of eat, joy of listen to others, joy of sharing the Buddha Dharma. So, this is going back to Shinran Shonin's Wasan hymn. When we say Namo Amida Butsu, countless Buddhas. Those Buddha is not only Amida Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha. your father, mother, who you might have already left, or your ancestors, they all became a Buddha. And they are throughout the 10 quarters, and they all protect us in 100-fold and then 1,000-fold, and rejoice and protect us, and always guide us to the Buddha Dharma. That's what Jodo Shinshu, meaning of Obon. Okay, so I hope you have a wonderful summer, and then you come to Obon, and then let's share the joy of dance, and joy of being together, and joy of sharing the Buddha Dharma together. Thank you very much. So, to closing, join me Gasho, please. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda was Namanda was Namanda.